Hey, what's up, you guys? Nathan Bell here doing a Marvel Select review on the Iron Man Mark 43 from Age of Ultron. And I actually scored this on eBay for about 40 bucks. I know it seems like a lot, but they never made a Mark 43 for Marvel Select. So it actually has really great sculpt work, and it actually has just as good articulation as a authentic Diamond Select figure. Came with a ton of accessories, man. Just 2 head sculpts, dude. Actually 3 if you include the helmet that's on him right now. Came with 2 Infinity Gauntlets, which I thought was kind of funny, but I believe he wore the Infinity Gauntlet in one of the comics. I'm not really sure which one, if you guys want to let me know about that. And he came with 1 set of hands that you can interchange with these ones that's already on, his arms as of right now. So, which is pretty cool, man. I mean, for 40 bucks, comes with a bunch of accessories, and, come on. I mean, look at this thing, man. I'm so pissed, though. My shoulder pad fell off, man. Actually, it didn't fall off. I broke it off by accident. Was trying to plug it in there because it was loose when it came off, and then I pushed too hard and just snapped off one of the ball joints in it, so it just fell right off. Super pissed about it, but what are you going to do? But anyways, man, let's get a closer look at this guy. Not bad at all, man. I think it's got great detail in it, man. Another thing, too, is, like at the foot area, like on the hinges and stuff, there's like red metallic paint. You can see on this part, it just rubbed right off when I was playing with it earlier. And this is still on there because I haven't even moved that up yet. So it sucks, man, but what are you going to do? So let's take a look at some of the accessories. So as you can see, he's already wearing, kind of the relaxed palm Thanos gauntlet. I can take that right off. That just kind of rolls on there. There's a closed hand right there, which you can actually see the blaster in. So that's pretty good detail, man, for a knockoff. And then he came with a Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. I think that looks awesome. I think that looks better than the actual authentic, Marvel Select with like the half helmet, which it actually came with a half helmet too, which looks identical to the authentic Marvel Select Iron Man one from the Mark 42 and I think the Mark 6. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. So there's that, man. I think that looks great. And then we have the helmet that pops the faceplate off, and then you get Robert Downey Jr. revealed, which looks identical to the Marvel Select one. That looks just spot on, which I don't even like that head mold at all, man. Not even for the authentic Marvel Select. I think that this knockoff full head looks way better. I think it looks a lot more like Robert Downey Jr. than the actual authentic Marvel Select half mask, with the removable mask on it, like this guy. I mean, come on, it's not even a competition, man. Not even a competition. And then he came with the other Infinity Gauntlet with the closed fist, which you can just slide that on there also. And then he actually came with an extra set of closed fists, but I put this one on to put the Infinity Gauntlet, and then there's the other open hand right there, which is on that one. So not too bad, man. Great detail on it. The repulsors, man, you can see all the ridges in the fingers and whatnot. I think it looks great. I'm pretty excited about it, even though I broke it. I mean, shit, I'm so mad at myself for that, but I'm just going to super glue it and then display it. I mean, it'll still look just as cool because it's not like I'm going to be, playing with like an actual action figure, just going to, put it on display. So not too bad. Let's do a little bit of comparison before I get into articulation. So here he is next to the classic Iron Man from the Marvel Legends line from Iron Man 3. So, I mean, that just towers over it. So this isn't going to scale with any Marvel Legends. So don't go and buy it and be like, Nathan Bell told me it was a great figure, man. So I'm going to add it to my Marvel Legends collection because it's not going to scale, man. I don't want to screw you guys over like that. So won't not scale. It will not scale. And then here he is next to the Marvel Select movie Ant-Man, which is my favorite Marvel Select at the moment. Check this guy out next to him. So they scale spot on, man. I think Iron Man should be just a little bit taller than Ant-Man. I think that looks great. I can't wait to display it with, this guy, and then when Thor and Black Widow come out, it's just going to look great. I also have a Captain America that I'm going to throw in there on that display, so just great, man. So I wanted to show you guys the box, too, because it was just so funny not to show you guys. I would actually prefer if the Marvel Select came packaged like this. It was just an all-plastic. Let me just see if I can shake that down. It was an all-plastic, which, if you guys are collectors and don't like to take your things out of the box, this would be great. You're not going to get any crease in the cardboard at all, but I think it's funny. Check that out. It says Marvel Select up there, right? And then it says Marvel Legends on the back. So I just thought that was funny, man. It's got a quick bio on there. Cool packaging. I mean, it's not like they sent this to me loose. I took it out fresh out of the packaging. So let's get into some articulation with this guy. Give you just a look at the back quick before I get into some articulation. They didn't chintz out on us, man. Even if it's a KO, So it has great silver in there, great gold, the metallic red, man. That gold is actually really bright. I don't know if you can catch the little flakes on the camera or not. Oh, a little bit of sparkle. You guys can see that. Just a great looking figure. All the gold is like a sparkly gold with like flakes in it. It just looks really good, man, in my opinion. Really good. Spot on. Just spot on. So let's get into some articulation. So his foot can go up about that much. Goes back that, and it does have ankle pivot. And then he does have, surprisingly enough, a double jointed knee, man. I was so surprised by that. He does have a thigh swivel. His leg goes up that, goes back that much, and it actually can do a full split. So that's pretty cool. He doesn't have waist articulation, like a waist swivel, which I don't think the other ones did. If you guys want to clue me in, I don't own another Marvel Select Iron Man, so I wouldn't know. And then he actually does have a sweet diaphragm joint, man. It does a full 360. He can actually crunch back that much, actually back that much, then forward about that much, which I think that's pretty good. He does have a 360 wrist, and then it is on a hinge. They didn't cheap out on us for a knockoff, which is why I think it was $40 in my opinion. It's on a hinge, so it can go side to side and up and down. He has a single jointed elbow, which goes at about 90 degrees. And then it is on a bicep swivel. It's hard to do it just because it's really tight to this ball joint, so you guys can see that just a little bit. And then his arm can do a full 360. Goes up about that much. I mean, it would go down lower, like I'll show you on this one, just because that restricts it from going up. And it goes down that much. And then the head can't really do a full 360 because of these armor plates right here, but goes up about that much and down that much. So there is my review, guys, on the Marvel Select Mark 43 knockoff, which I like it, man. It doesn't even look like a knockoff. It really doesn't. It's just the quality of the figure itself is just great. It looks spot on. So I hope you guys liked my review. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more reviews of mine, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys later. Peace.